Hello, welcome back. This is turn 4. We had 2 battles, so let's check out the first one. Can't remember which one this is. It's my army, okay. So these guys went up against some blowpipes. They are blowpipes, right? Yeah. And pretty straightforward. Good stuff. So that was Griffin Spires. We lost 2 Lancers and 2 Archers. And then our Pretender rolled out. Against a lot of monkeys. So, fairly easy. Good dog. Did he even lose health? I don't think so. Excellent stuff. So there's Monarch Woods. Wonderful. So we took Griffin Spires here. 31 income. We can recruit these guys. Woodhenge Druids here. This is quite nice for us because this would allow us to cast Awakened Tattoos. So I might try and get a lab and a temple in this province sooner rather than later. Well, possibly later. And we also took Monarch Woods. 48 income with 11 unrest. We'll see how that goes. That's it for messages. Which just leaves us with this turn. So, over here we can see Machaka. And I think this is Calum. Yes, it says down at the bottom of the screen now. Summerlands, owned by Calum. So we can see 2 neighbours already. Machaka is kind of cut off from us, I guess. They have to take the throne to have a border with us. But it looks like we're going to have a border with Calum. Unless there's somebody here sneaking down really quickly. Calum, it seems, is going to take these farmlands. Which is a shame. There is another farmland over here. So my Pretender's going to start marching towards that. I was going to attack this little province with my Pretender, but then I realised it's a 6 income swamp, so who cares. We'll attack this one. Some lion tribe. Same script. My army over here, led by my prophet, is going to attack this giant stack in Rame. We're low on units, so this might not be successful, but there's nowhere else for them to go, really, so the only other thing I could do would just move back home, but who cares? If this is a horrible route, I suppose, is it possible that my prophet... Because the way retreating works now is differently, and you can like retreat into like hostile provinces and die. I don't know if that's true for commanders or not, though. So it's possible we'll lose our prophet and lose this armor of cells. If this goes badly and we retreat, I don't know. But who cares? I'm still gonna try it. We're gonna just throw some units at this, and maybe we'll take it, maybe we won't. The commander that we've just recruited is heading back to Sauromatia though to pick up some of these troops. This is plenty to go on taking some more of these provinces. Especially, I mean, this has got like no troops in it, so so we'll do that next. And that's it for this turn, I think. There's nothing really else going on. We've only got 88 gold left in the treasury. We could recruit the Quick Spears for 150 gold, but I do not think we would be successful. Should start thinking about where I want to put my next fort, or my first fort. I'll see which province has the most population in a couple of turns. And in the meantime, hopefully Calum doesn't run over to us really quickly. Okay, ending turn. So thanks for watching. See you on turn 5. Hello, welcome back. 3 messages. This first message is a bit of a giveaway of something that happened. Let's watch our battles though. Our god attacked whatever this province was. Looks like we got some... I just read that and already forgot. Lion tribe. Quite a few of them. But the dog is successful. Didn't even really get hurt. Such a good dog. So that was Vepitor. Sure. Then we had my prophet leading around these last few troops. Into quite a lot of also Lion Tribe. And it goes okay. We rout one group. And then we rout another group. But unfortunately, the bulk of the melee troops get right up to my commander and make him rout. So, unfortunate. So we took most of the units from this province, but we were beaten. Fortunately, my prophet survived, so he retained his blood armor, or whatever it's called, armor of cells. So I have transferred that to the lab. I just see magic items again. Magic item treasury. So it's in the lab now. And that's it for messages. So, this turn, a couple of little minor things. We can see Calum is, he really did beeline for these farmlands, which is fair enough. Hopefully he doesn't keep going. Because whichever direction, he must have come from this direction because he took them in this order. But he's over here somewhere, so I hope he stops and backfills a bit now. Because I don't want him to take Simri. This one's mine. So I'm moving my scout back just to try and watch where this guy goes. Over here in Midria, the commander that I just recruited is diseased. I don't think that's a feature of these units. So that says to me that there's some kind of site in this province that causes disease. Probably like Inkpot End or something like that. So I'm going to suicide this guy into these cavalry. It'll show us what this province is actually like, and it'll get rid of this useless diseased commander. I'm also moving this mage down here to site search. Because if there is a disease-causing site, then hopefully it's a death site and we'll find it. And hopefully this unit doesn't get diseased in the process. My prophet, who is now back home in Sauromatia, has been given 10 of the Oeapatas and 6 of these Sauromatian Amazons, plus one lone archer who was left around. And they're going to go back into Rame, try and take that. That leaves a few units left in the garrison, plus the units that we'll be recruiting this turn. And then hopefully those units will be given to this guy, who will lead them up into Trackless Woods. So we'll have 3 expansion groups next turn, if all goes according to plan. Over here, this is a bit tricky, because my dominion has spread to 3 provinces. This one is garbage. It's a 6 income swamp, so that's pretty low priority. This one is really good for us, because it's Bone Tribe. But unfortunately that means it is Bone Tribe. So it would be nice to be able to recruit these guys, but I don't want to fight these guys, because they're quite tough. And this would also put us adjacent to a farmland. So the temptation is to go for this province next, but I don't know if the dog is strong enough to do it. So we'll wait a couple of turns and see what the scouting reports say. If the scouting reports go lower than 40, then maybe it'll be a bit safer. But if it goes above 40, then maybe it's not as safe. So I'm going to attack Trollwoods instead, which is 70 units, but they're all just monkeys. So I guess the plan is to go to Trollwoods, then hopefully this province, Sulfuria, and then up into the farmland. I don't know really. We'll see how it goes. There must be another player over here though. We're probably getting near to someone's cap circle. I'm not sure. Maybe this forest? Or I don't know, it's hard to oh, this looks like a cap, doesn't it? Just so many connections and a throne. Maybe this is someone's cap. So we'll have to see. But that's pretty much it for this turn. I've switched recruitment for mages from the Inaris to a warrior sorceress. It's nice to have a few of these just sort of knocking around, I think, because they can innately cast, well not, they can natively cast Awakened Tattoos when you get it. And they're also nice for walking around and building both labs and temples. And we need to start thinking about where to put forts and things soon. I think this is probably the best place for a fort so far. It's got quite a lot of population. It's got lots of connections. Only downside is it's not, let's see. Oh, it's only 16 movement from my cap, so that's not too bad. Semi might be good too, but I wouldn't be able to get straight to it from my cap. But yeah, that's the turn anyway. So, that was turn 5. See you on turn 6. Hello, welcome back. 3 battles, 4 unexpected events. First up, Trollwoods. This is the god attacking monkeys. I'll speed through this. Alright, you get the idea. We took another province. Next up, I think this was the guy suiciding. Yep, we suicided that guy for being diseased. And in Rame, we sent out our new little expansion force of Oeopartas versus some Lion Tribe. Pretty straightforward stuff. No losses. Events, Monarch Woods. We got province income -10. Oh well. Midria. Alright, we got some unrest and some misfortune. Vepita. Oh, got some gems. 3 fire gems and 2 astral pearls. And again in Vepita, some brigands took up residence in a ruin. Unrest +35. So, mostly bad, but not too bad. Some unrest, bit of province income, and we did get some gems. So, I don't know. Misfortune 3 still not that bad. Okay, a few little things happening this turn. First of all, I'm gonna use my incredible powers now of video editing to put up the diplomacy window on the screen. Okay, there we are now. If all has gone according to plan, the diplomacy window is now on the screen. I hope it looks as good on YouTube as it does in my head right now. It's probably also unreadable unless it's full screen, but the gist of it is that I got messages from Ulm, who is over here, and I got messages from Calum over here. Calum just said, "Hello, I can see you," and I said, "Yes, I can see you," and I also implied that he should go away. But I didn't say he should go away because I don't like giving away where I'm located. And Ulm also let me know that this province here is in his cap circle. So I let him know that I would not be attacking that province. Which I probably wouldn't have done anyway since it has a dark candle and a lot of units. But now we know. Ulm is probably here, if I had to guess. I'm not sure. Can't be that. Oh, I did say there might be a cap here, but it would be weird that he's. I mean, he might have gone this direction. Who knows? But Ulm's over here somewhere, and this is in his cap circle. In terms of my movements, so I could have told Calum that this is in my cap circle, so don't attack it because I'm going to attack it. But why bother? I mean, he's going to go either here or here, maybe here, maybe here. I'm just going to send out my armies as normal, and if we bump into them, well, I guess that's what happens. Blightlands is the only province I can take in this direction. It sucks, it's got 5 income, it's full of undead units who I don't think we're out very easily. But we'll see how it goes. I've changed scripting very slightly in that I've moved things slightly further forward, and my prophet now casts Pull from the Grave. This is my banish spell. Since we're going to be facing undead, we might as well do some banishment, makes sense. Other than that, same as usual. And I've given the new units, instead of giving them to the basic commander, I gave them to the warrior sorceress that I just recruited, who got death. Because if we are going to perhaps bump another player, I might as well give myself the added boost of being able to cast a few spells. So I will now bless my Oeopartas and then cast Eagle Eyes and Skeletal Body and then do some Tangle Vines, which might help out. So God goes here, armies go here and here. Recruitment is, I think, unchanged. Yeah, I'm going to recruit another warrior sorceress. I'm moving the commander that I just recruited over to Vepiter to possibly think about constructing a fort next turn. We are on 600 income per turn, so that should be doable, depending on events. Oh, then again, we've got the minus 80 for upkeep, so I would need to keep at least 80 in stock. Let's do that. Let's keep a bit of gold in the treasury so that I want to be able to start building a fort next turn in Vepiter. And then I want to start thinking about getting a lab and a temple in Griffin Spires. That reminds me, let's bring up F1 and then let's bring up this incredible option. Watch this. Oh yeah! If you hit D, you can see everything that you can recruit in all your provinces. So I can recruit Lion Tribe Witch Doctors here. This is my cap. I can recruit Lion Tribe Witch Doctors here. I can recruit these Woodhenge Druids in Griffin Spires. And Scouts in Midria, of course. Which I've now started doing. Really useful addition. That's it for this turn though, isn't it, right? I think that's everything. Gonna hit end turn then. Just Agartha left. I could have done 2 turns back to back. Oh well. That was turn 6, and I will see you in the next video.